Hello, everyone! Welcome back to another Let's Pinch Loren the Amazon Princess. Last time we left, we were in a very intense dilemma as of such that we're deciding whether or not that Zeal, who is of the same ilk as Faust, who currently seems good and wants to kill Faust. So we're going to decide whether or not I trust him. I'm seeking answers. Ask. Oh no. Ask. 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 I'm saying this too much. I'm not gonna. Ask. 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 Every instinct in me is telling me to slay you. Why should I not? Your enemy is my enemy. I've come to remove him. So, the only reason you haven't killed Faust thus far is because you need someone to do all the hard work for you. I am of his ilk, but I cannot compare to him and his army. I need his reign broken, and then I will ensure he remains broken. You can permanently banish him? Yes. No mortals can invoke what I can invoke. Mother Maud said she can banish you. She can rid us of one death knight. She can do another. Your necromancer holds no power to banish my kind. Is there any reason we should believe you? Because if she did know how, you'd like us to think the opposite for your own sake. By her scheme, I will go away. That will happen. But in time, you will learn what I mean. I'm just gonna put the volume up a bit. Okay. Here we go. Who is Faust to you? Why do you care? He has decided to hate what has created him. He has decided to end his home. I wish for Aravon to continue. A Death Knight protecting us? I don't think I can believe it just yet. Even after all I've said and done, I will not be a hero. I was never a hero. Join our forces. I cannot substitute the army needed to infiltrate the Fire Mountains. Then come along with us after an army has cleared out Everburn. No. Dueling another of my kind is pointless. Deathers no matter to us. However, you can subdue him for me. Something, or someone, must break the balance. That is you. How do we even know you're trustworthy? You cannot. He said nothing more. How do we know you will not simply replace Faust once he is gone? I will replace him. That much is fact. What? That's no good. It's either me or him. I ask you to weigh your options. Think of all that has occurred by his hands, and all that will. Know only that I have not come to snuff out the light of this world. You would protect it. I would keep it. But what does that mean? Will you wage wars? Invite more demons? Zeal slowly turned to look at Saren. Why should demons not be allowed here? Saren gasped inwardly. How could someone say that? What do you need us to do?
Only for you to continue down your... only for you to continue down your path, and to clear the way for me. There are a few entities that block me that are not along the path that I would need you to remove.
Who are they?
Your necromancer, and the lords of Namar as well.
Why should we kill for you?
You are not the first who has come here to send me back. I am being hunted, and you weren't sent here by my hunters. End the threats against me, and I will be of use to you. If you do not end those threats, I will remain in hiding forever.
We've heard enough. Oh god, this is going.
Our matters are not resolved.
We will return.
Will you?
Oh, well, it looks like I'm gonna go kill Mother Mort then.
You've returned. You've made a horrible mistake. You were warned.
Zachary hissed, but Valerie glided over and hung on his arm.
Dear,
Oh no.
dear, do not be rude to our...
No, that sounds too much like it.
Dear, do not be rude to our guests.
Darling.
We may have use for them yet.
I'm still not happy with that.
Are you in need of more friends? Shall I turn them?
There are more troubling pests in the catacombs. Send them to deal with it. They make such dreadful noises that I can't sleep during the day.
I know the pest of which you speak. Seems that you must reprieve yourself once more. This is more than I usually allow any mortal. In our sacred crypts lies a manipulative old woman. She plays with the bones of our friends like toys.
Yes, we've already met her.
Good. Then you'll know what you must do. Rid her from my property.
And what if we refuse?
Then you'll...
Valerie looked harshly at Zachary. He forced a smile.
You'll miss out on important information. We know of something that is very important to you and your kind.
What could that be?
I'll only say if you do this for us.
I want to go kill her anyway.
Yeah.
Sure, why not? That hag looked shady.
Wonderful to hear. Return only when you've done this for us, and we'll impart our knowledge with you.
Company again, dear Raven. Greetings. Have you killed the king?
Response, kill her. You're, what, 200 years old? Don't you think it's time to die? Jesus Christ, son.
I may look feeble, but you are the ones who are surrounded, and might I add, outnumbered.
The bones are all around the room started to shake and slide around to fold skeletons. Corpses stood up. The raven on Mother Mort's shoulder cawed and flew away.
Meet my true companions.
And then we fought Mother Mort.
Like this when we found them.
Hooray! We did it. Oh, Dora leveled up.
You've doomed yourselves. Such foolish company.
The necromancer fell to the ground with it away, until she became ash, revealing that the magic had been hiding her true age. Good. One less bad guy in the world. That was a little fun.
It smells so terrible in here. I'm going to lose my breakfast. Hold it, Draco. We have to get out of here first.
Back to the castle. The necromancer woman will not bother you any longer. Bravo! I'm pleasantly surprised.
Truly, you are very useful guests.
I really should stop giving her Dora's voice. But I am lazy and cannot think of how she could sound. It appears as though you were a friend of the vampires.
Let them stay, darling. Please.
You are welcome in my castle. What are vampires? How are you different from the undead that a necromancer would conjure? That woman's creations are puppets. They are not themselves. Their bones may move, they may even speak, but it is all the illusion of life. Those poor souls are trapped in the underrealm, the afterlife that most of us share.
Poor, poor souls.
But why are you not with them? Zachary and Valerie glanced at each other. We asked for this. We made a deal with a lovely demon. We asked upon our death that we would not fall into the underrealm. The demon appeased us.
But why? Demons are evil.
Nimar was a mighty kingdom. Some say brought to ruin by its own avarice.
So greedy.
Deals with demons were quite common. We all knew it was wrong, but we had no choice. If our neighbor made a pact of evil against us, we required one as well. As a High Lord, I had many enemies. I needed to protect myself, and my darling. The vampires cuddled close. This is fascinating. The history of Namar is not well documented. What was your final downfall? The Empire population disappeared overnight.
It was them.
Who? The Death Knights. Loren clenched her fist and grit her teeth. We know that some walk the lands where we speak. Now, not all the Death Knights are to be feared.
How can you that? How can you know that? They destroyed your entire nation. That was very nasty night. Very bad.
That reminds me. I mean to warn you that you could befriend a Death Knight rather than slay him. You're referring to the Death Knight in the Orcish Wastes? And I skipped it. Well. Sorry, this has been a rather sloppy episode. I just got back from work. It's a bit all over the place. So, we got to decide whether or not we're going to kill these vampires as well as Mother Mort, because they're seeming oddly friendly towards our new demon friend. Anyways, I'll see you all next time. Bye.